Hello and welcome to Better Totes and Gardens. We did do an episode last week, so sorry. We missed. We were doing something which we might be able to allude to today. Anyway, we're actually filming two intros for this, so I don't know which intro you're going to get, but you will know the one when you know the one. Anyway, so we've got a couple of things here today that we're going to go through. All right, here is a timeline of shit. And we'll get to t-shirts. So anyway, we all know that we saved the tote. That's been great. The big news from that is that the foundation that owns the tote is now fully set up and approved by the federal government. Big news, great news, that's the best news. So basically, we're just here trying to get the place fixed, which will lead into it. So anyway, when we took over, it was very good and very fantastic, and it was, it was a great effort from everyone to do it. Now, in doing that, we kind of ran into a wall of shit pretty much straight away that we probably weren't prepared for. One, it was like, it's cost us a lot more money on every front than we ever thought would happen. And we kind of came to the realisation that, with the t-shirts and stuff, of which we've got how many out, Jared Goon? 50% of t-shirts?
Yeah.
Over 50%.
It's something like 70-something% of the orders.
So it's actually the life members that are probably most affected here, who we thought would be the most understanding. But anyway, we just want to clarify a couple of things with that. So with all these awards and stuff, it is literally, it's coming out of our businesses. So it's coming out of the last chance, basically, is been paying for these rewards, which has been very difficult because the operating environment, since we've taken over here, has taken a drastic turn. I could go through how I think we do profit and losses for each show, and in all honesty, 5 out of 7 shows lose money. That's for us, just in the time period that we're open, we lose money. We're paying for that. It's not come out of the money we raised to buy the tote. All that went to buying the tote.
That's what they're going to say.
That is what you're going to say, and guess what? You're wrong, because we ended up paying a lot more for the tote, more than what we had said, and we were just strong-armed into doing it. Now, in saying all that, we also didn't get $250,000.
Yes, I think it was over $200,000.
Didn't rock up.
So we get a lot of, every week or every day, I'm getting an email saying, hey, where's my stuff? Which I read them and I hear you, and trust me, I feel for you that you want your shirts. Absolutely. I feel for everyone that hasn't received their stuff yet. And I know we keep saying it, but it is going to come. It's just been a pretty slow grind.
Rough.
Yeah.
Because, each week we basically take a loss in our businesses. And we're not the only hospo businesses that are going through this. If you're in live music, it's fucking shocking. There's some nights here when we should be making money where we're literally just losing money. It's a tough operating environment. And when you got to, when you're working on not pretty thin margins as it is, without having all those come out, it's been a fuck around, basically. Let alone this place costing money for things which are just rat shit. Some of the things here, doesn't sound like much, but been a hassle. Even time, time that we could be putting into making money has to get put into, so we can pay for this, or for the rest of the shirts, has been put into making sure that this place can run. I don't know if this bit will be edited out, but, we've had things that have just completely broken, which cost thousands and thousands of dollars. I mean, the first month we were in here, the roof was leaking that much that leads to these problems. So I've got water damage beyond what it is because there was a hole in the fucking roof. If you look at, guys might be able to come in, but we're getting noise complaints here because of the way in which things are being done. And, you know, that costs time and money. Like, I spend like 12 hours a week with the council at the moment on noise complaints. You know, we're working anywhere at the moment between 90 and 110 hours a week. And just for the record, Leanne and I don't get paid from the tote. If we do get paid, which is very fucking rare that we get paid, like maybe, I think for the worst of it, we went, I think 3 months without an income, which is, I don't know if you've ever done that, but it's pretty tough. So, you know, it's not like we're making out like bandits because we don't often take a wage. And when we do take a wage, 90% of the time, we fucking end up spending more than half of it on these businesses to keep them afloat. So, like, you got to pull me up in the street and yell at me about that. I can guarantee you that Leanne and I have given, let alone time, but into saving the tote. By the time we're finished, we would have over tripled the amount that everyone else has combined, we would have donated. I would say that just in terms of our unpaid hours at the tote, like I spend the majority of my time at the tote instead of on Last Chance. So, you know, if you even pay me fucking $10 an hour, which is more than what I get paid and what Leanne gets paid, I'd probably donate $800 worth of time each week. So it's fucking tough when we cop shit about this because we're not doing the wrong thing. We're trying to get everything done. If you can't understand that, I don't know how to explain it any easier, let alone there's things in here that we're paying for. Like, it's coming out of our pocket. And when we walk away from this business, which is, you know, going to happen, we get nothing. We pay an extra or millions of dollars to make sure that the building is given away. So, you know, I understand what it's like. I haven't got a T-shirt either, but it's not about the T-shirt. And like, in the next 20 years, will I get a T-shirt? Probably fucking not. So that's what it's about. We're trying to, I don't know how to explain it any longer. Like, Leanne and I have literally given the rest of our lives to making sure that this building will always be a live music venue and making sure that it can move into the future being an actual live music venue that runs as a live music venue, but nothing else. It's pretty extraordinary that we're doing that. And, you know, like, the odds of us ever making a living out of it are fucking slim to none. We don't make money. We do it because we love it. And if we can make, at some point, a living wage, which is fucking nothing compared to how much effort and time we put in, like, it's pretty fucking, like, it hurts. Like, I could go get an actual job and have a much more comfortable life. Like, I could be on the dole and have a much more comfortable life. So, you know, we understand how you feel, but we're getting you T-shirts. Is that too much?
No. I just want to add that last time we did one of these videos, we had an overwhelming amount of emails of people saying, you know what, I don't want my T-shirts, I don't want any of my stuff because I want to support the pub. Just to update all of those people, anyone that's thinking about doing that again, where everyone's going to get their stuff, even the people that are saying, you know, don't worry about me. We want to make sure that everyone that donated all their well-earned money to Saving the Pub gets their stuff. Yeah. We're also getting lots of emails of people wanting to change their delivery addresses. I am seeing them and I'm updating them, and I'll get back to every single one of you. It's been hard as we're getting an overwhelming majority of the emails are people just letting us know how pissed off they are about their not getting their shirts. So it's wading through those, and unfortunately I'm not able to reply to every single email that comes through of you know, shouting at me, but I'll try to get back to everyone, especially to
this episode. No, that leads me to something else. Just be nicer to us, like, in the street. Like, if I'm out and about, or Shane's out and about, or Leanne's out and about, or like we're living our lives, don't, like, try not to fucking bring this up, because it's like really hard to deal with. I know actually got angry at some friends because they've been really shitty to me. And it's just really fucking tough. Like, I have a communications degree. I know how to communicate with people. And this is the most efficient way to communicate with people, but it's hard to make people watch it. And we do everything we can to make you watch it. We send text messages, emails, put this out on YouTube, put this out on social media. We put it everywhere.
I've got an auto reply on the email, and I know that's irritated a few people as well, being like, you know, just getting an auto reply isn't good enough. But it's like, if I spent my time replying to every single email we got, that would be my full-time job plus more.
Yeah, it's just like,
hold on.
it sounds a bit frustrating.
Can I ask a weird question, which I might want to know? Are we going to send this as a link to everyone?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, there you go.
But it's just like,
trying to get.
It's just like, at some point, when people don't engage with, because we communicate more than any other part. We have a YouTube show, we have ridiculous amounts of social media, and when you're actively not engaging in it and then turning around and telling us it's our fault, it's like, we're literally doing everything we can. Anyway, that's just my frustration.
But that said, we do hear everyone. Everyone that's upset, absolutely hear you, understand why, but we're just trying to give you some context as to why, what is leading to this, and how we're still working to fix it, and we will.
Yeah. Anyway, that's it. Now we're going to do some other stuff. Don't know if we're going to make it in, but anyway, thank you for watching Better Totes and Gardens. Probably a bit of a bitch fest. We're going to send this out to you, people that actually gave and donated, with a link. So there is an update. If you want to watch it, if you don't want to watch it, we'll put a brief summary of what you're going to miss. Like, the brief summary we'll read. Just watch it.
Yeah.
You don't have to watch it all, but you'll get the gist. That's it. Anyway, here we go. We're going to start filming episode 2 of Can We Do This right now.
No, people don't watch shows.